no! What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Robert, Patrick, guys, I told you. Let me turn off the. Let me turn down the music here. It doesn't matter what I would play. It could be, like I said, the worst or the best. Worst or the best music. It's always going to be the worst, if you know what I mean. What's going on? Cut Action said, I bought the top, the middle, and hopefully the bottom. Dear sweet Jesus, hope this is the bottom. Hopefully I don't get canceled for saying Jesus. We know how it is in the world in 2020. Oh, it's 2023 now. Who knows what 2023 is going to be like? Hopefully it's a little bit better than 2022. You guys are trolling me with the muted. Oh, okay, I got to check. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, even though I want to believe you. No, you guys are trolling. Maj, can you unmute real quick? Oh my Lord. Ah, man. It says it's working though. Okay. Let's go back over here. Let's see if this is working now. All right. We're back over here. You guys actually aren't trolling me today. Let's see. Okay. We should be back to normal. You guys hear me? Can you hear me? Put yes or no. Yes or no in the chat. If you can hear me. You should hear me now. We should be good to go. Reboot. Nope. Hold on. Come on. I'm going to wait till you guys can hear me. Let's see. Mosh, you want to mute again? Yes or no? There we go. All right, we're good. Woohoo! We're good in the hood. Come on, man. You guys like the... By the way, you guys didn't hear anything I just said. But did you like the new music? Let me know. I can play it again. Let me know. You guys are like, Jordan, please don't play that music again. Please do not play that music again. You guys want to hear the music again? We can dance one more time if you want. Let me know. Should we get one little dance party going? It's the bear market. Let's dance a little bit. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it off if you guys start trolling. Anyways, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? Let's have a little fun in the sun today. Bitcoin at 16,644, so nothing has really changed. What are you guys up to today besides watching the stream? Are you guys eating some fantastic dinner right now? Or you guys, it could be other weird shit you guys are doing. Don't tell me the weird shit you're doing. Based on the statistics of people who watch the stream, there's about at least 20% of you guys are currently on the shitter taking a shit right now as you're watching the stream. Based off the statistics. Let's do a quick poll. Actually, no, you guys are going to lie in the poll. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys watching the stream on the shitter? Let's talk some charts today. Let's not get any monkey business going around over here. Crappy music. You guys missed what I was saying before. I could play any music. Literally any single music. I could play your favorite song. And you guys would say the music sucks. It doesn't matter what I would play. I could play, it's the final countdown. We can get amped up as Bitcoin pumps. And you guys would say, this song sucks. Jordan, you're the worst at picking songs. It does not matter what I would pick. Based on statistics, you guys are taking shit. Let's see, who's taking a shit? Let's see. Patrick is taking a shit. Pat's taking a shit. Everyone's taking a shit. Anyways, let's jump onto the stream here, Eddie, guys, and see what Bitcoin's doing, because right now Bitcoin is struggling at a pretty big freaking level. Brennan said that song's fire. Listen, your audience is a hypocrite. I would agree. I think my audience is a little bit more of a hypocrite, but I love my audience. How could I not love the Cam Fam, as we call it? I think that's the best name in crypto, by the way. The Cam Fam. I don't know about you. No other name rhymes better than mine. I don't know. And all the other names are kind of crap, to be honest. They don't rhyme. They have they have literally nothing to them like the Cam Fam. Okay, I can come out here and start rapping like Eminem if you want, like the Cam Fam. But I'm sure you guys don't want that today. You guys want some TNA. Some TNA, man. The KM fam. John, what's going on? I love the positivity from John today. Is John actually being positive in the chat? I love seeing John positive in the chat. I love it. Drunk Bear said, you're too scared to play that since you get terms of service. That is true. That is true. My channel would get removed if I played the final countdown. My voice is so good. I'm surprised. I'm going to be surprised if my channel doesn't get taken down tomorrow because I am singing It's the Final Countdown. Because I should be on American Idol or X Factor. Let me know, guys. Would you guys think it was funny if I went on X Factor? I think it would be pretty funny. You know, I think I could hold my own. You know, it's the final countdown. I don't even have the instrument. I just do it myself. Anyways, what's going on with BTC? Well, pretty much absolutely nothing again. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? I'm gonna sit here and say
nope.
That I am not surprised whatsoever that Bitcoin's not doing anything. A little bit of an M formation. Let's start zoomed in. Or I guess I forgot about my list. Shit, I forgot about the list today. Let's start on CoinMarketCap. We got to go by the list and we got to respect the list, if you know what I mean. When exactly we're going to talk about crypto? John, we are never going to talk about crypto. Anyways, let's come back over here. So, CoinMarketCap, the market pretty much sideways again, right? Bitcoin 0.22%. I might as well fall asleep at this point. Ethereum 0.13%. Absolutely sideways. You got some altcoins up if we sort by the 24 hours. Solana 17.75%. Shout out to the Solanaers out there. Solanaers are actually killing it right now. I know the Solanaers are feeling like this right now. I know they're feeling like that right now. Flow up about 8%. You got Mina up about 6%. Frax up about 5%. Gate 4. So, I mean, you got some gainers today, I guess. But the market in itself, as far as Bitcoin and ETH, is having another freaking flat day. Man. I don't know about you guys. I will say this, the longer the market continues sideways, the happier that I am as far as the further we go into 2023 where Bitcoin just does not move, but you see the stocks continue to crash. That is a good sign to me, right? We continue to see Tesla drop 10% every single damn day. You're seeing Apple breaking support now, and then Bitcoin just continues to hold. The more I see stocks continuing to crash and Bitcoin holding, the happier that I get based on, I mean, maybe that's a little bit selfish for all you guys holding Tesla and Google and shit like that, but I'll take it. I'll take it all damn day. Anyways, fear and greed. Let's check the fear and greed index today. What do we got? Any cool ads today? We got make money with Google Maps. Holy moly. It probably knows I'm using that AI right now. Have you guys used the new Chat GPT? Or even the DALL-E 2. Those things are freaking awesome, man. I was sort of playing around with those for a little while the other day. And man, you can do some crazy shit on that. Though, you still can't do everything just using AI. You still have to know what you're talking about. You can't just sit there and sort of say, hey, Chat GPT, teach me how to jerk off. And it's going to teach you how to jerk off. You still got to know how to do it. And you're still going to know how to like program and stuff like that. But that shit is pretty awesome, and I do have to admit, that shit is awesome. Anyways, we got some all-inclusive charts down here. Anyways, fear and greed out of 26. I guess that's every single day. Is this broken? Can someone tell me if fear and greed index is broken? I don't know. People are still fearful, but not shivering in their gymborees, as you should say. And I guess we check Trueflation. We got to check this every day because this is apparently what we do. If we want to check the crypto markets, we got to say we got to check inflation every single day. This is the best way we can check it every single day. Is it completely accurate? Probably not, but that's what we can do. Right now, inflation comes in at 5.69% on Trueflation. I know Clint loves the Trueflation stats. Clint loves this website. This website is dear to Clint's heart. Why? Because he thinks it's total bullshit. We'll see in the next CPI report. But I do think that you're going to see inflation continuing to come down in a pretty good way. But we'll go back up later. That's a different question. That is by far the different question. Drunk Bear said, I'm down for that being the pump market song. Or the pump. Drunk Bear, Drunk Bear, Drunk Bear. Let me see. I'm down for that being the bear market pump song. Hell yeah, man. I'm down for that being the pump song. I don't know about you. We can switch up the pump song. You know, we can have the nice little trombone going on the pump song sometimes. We can have the nice little trombone not going, right? But anyways, that's what we got. Let's see. It's effing awesome. Hell yeah. Generating images on Stable Diffusion as I watch the stream. Hell yeah, that shit is awesome. You can make some crazy images over there on ChatGPT, man. You really can. Anyways, let's jump on to some Bitcoin charts. Some Bitcoin shadaroos. Let's get busy. All right, so what's going on with Bitcoin? 1 hour time frame. Just kind of an M formation that's getting rejected, if we're going to be honest here. We look at the just the simple structure of the 1 hour time frame. It's a rise up, a dump, a second rise up, a dump lower, and then a retest of the neckline as resistance. So the 1 hour and below is looking a little bit shady at the moment. Does it matter? Probably not, because we're stuck in this $400 range where all these little micro moves have not mattered whatsoever. And quite frankly, that's not what we should be focused on really in the short term. But for all you guys wondering what we're going to do in the short term, I still look at this and say, man, this probably looks like if it can't get back over this neckline, it starts to come back down. This looks like it's going to probably make its way all the way back down to test the range lows again, back down here at 16,400, which is terribly boring, which is totally shitty and totally just going to continue to put us to sleep as we sort of get along here. But that's what it looks like on the 1 hour time frame to me, if I'm going to be honest. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Look at Bonk. You're welcome. Oh, I saw Doge Bonk. Doge Bonk went absolutely nuts. Bathwater must be loving Doge Bonk up. Let me know if you guys own any Doge Bonk. I currently do not own any Doge Bonk. The Bonk of the Doge. I probably should. I've been shilled Doge Bonk for quite a while by multiple people telling me that you got to get in Doge Bonk. Unfortunately, I am Doge Bonkless. I am Doge Bonk poor. So maybe I have some sitting in the Discord in the Discord bot thing where you can tip people. I don't know. Maybe I have some sitting in there. I don't know. Apparently it's up like 600% or some shit like that, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's the 1 hour chart. I don't see anything that convincing. Once again, like if Bitcoin can reclaim this neckline here, if Bitcoin can get back over this level, obviously, I still think Bitcoin's going to go up from this range. It's just a boring freaking range, guys. Like, let's zoom out a little bit, like the 8 hour chart. The 8 hour chart, I mean, you're just going down, up, down, up. 1 hour looks shady, like we said. I mean, you could certainly come back down, take this wick. Well, we don't want text. We don't want no text over here, my guy. We could certainly roll back over, come back, take this wick to the downside, right? Because we never leave wicks. We always want to take these little wickaroos. So we did leave a little 8 hour wick there on Friday. And we still have not came and taken that wick. So will the market roll back over? Because we know the shorter term time frames look a little bit sketchy at the moment. Will they roll back over, take this wick, and then try for the upside? Still think that's the more likely outcome. But we should be expecting a move relatively soon, right? Relatively soon. Let me see. Everyone's been talking about Doge, but everyone's been talking about Bonk. Literally everyone has been talking about damn Doge Bonk. Man, it is what it is. But this time I was not a hater on Doge Bonk. It was simply the fact that I did not just decide to scoop up any Doge Bonk. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let's see. Everyone has been talking about Bonk. Jordan Irving Plaza, March 16th. Irving Plaza? Where the hell is that? Where the hell is Irving Plaza? Delroy, your picture scares me, man. I will say this, Delroy. I will say this. Delroy, if I ever saw you in person with your profile picture right there, I would go nowhere near you, my friend. All right? Literally nowhere near you. You would scare the shit out of me Even if I did go to Irving Plaza and I saw you with those eyes, oh my Lord, I'm out of there. I am out of there in 2 seconds. But no, if we zoom out to the 8-hour time frame, and I'm really more interested on the Ethereum chart. Let's go over here to the Ethereum chart. Let's come over here. So Ethereum, this is Ethereum on the daily chart, right? And now I'm going to skip right to Ethereum because this is kind of goes into what my point is here. We should be expecting a move by Thursday. We should have been talking about this. It's taken literally to the last second to make this damn move, but you got downward sloping resistance coming down like this. You got horizontal, or I guess diagonal support coming up like this. Something's got to give here within the next 2 freaking days. All right, so once again, place your bets. Which way you think this is going to go? I think it's going to go to the upside. Let me see. Hold on one second. I got you. I think it's going to break to the upside. I've been pretty clear on this, okay? And I know you guys are all going to say, but Jordan, but Jordan, do you see Tesla? Do you see stocks? They're dumping. There's no way we're going to pump. No. Patience. The longer we go sideways, the more people think we don't move. People forget what things can do. When not too long ago, we saw a pretty similar move back over here in October, where everyone was saying the same shit, right? Market was boring as hell. We're just chopping sideways right after a dump, right? Market dumps straight down. Market's boring. Nothing's happening. Everyone's leaving. Nothing. You can't get a pump. Market gets, from that point, about a 30% move to the upside. I'm expecting relatively the same thing here. There's too much inequality looking up here on the charts. And it's the same thing on the Bitcoin chart, right? Right here. This is my base case scenario. Literally my base case. Look at all these times Bitcoin's had a dump since August. Look at all these times. And here's the 100-day moving average, okay? I know you guys will come out and say, oh, the 100-day moving average. George, when are you going to bring out the 102-day, the 77, the 53, the 17 moving average? All right, numbnuts. The 100-day moving average is a pretty important moving average. If we look here at every single dump, you can go all the way back pretty far, but if you just go from August and look at every single time Bitcoin's topped out and then had a major dump, it has not had the major dump until it's tested the 100-day moving average. I'm not making this up. You can go back and check it. Right here, August pump, 100-day moving average, then we dumped. September of 2022, right here. 100-day moving average, then we dumped. Right here, November, 100-day moving average, then we dumped. Where is that sitting right now? Well, the 100-day moving average is currently sitting kind of funnily right at the top of this bear flag, up here at right around 18,100, which makes sense as the target too. There's a lot of confluence at that level. I know no one thinks that we can go up there, right? It's doom and gloom. It's straight down with no bounces, which is not usually how the market works, but it's okay. And if you look at where the 50 moving average is, it's coming down like this. This is starting to actually get turning over and starting to get an upward slope. Once again, if we look at all the times we got an upward slope of the 50 moving average, Bitcoin also got to move up, right? Right here, back in October, upward slope, got a pump. Over here, back in August, started getting upward slope, moved up higher. We can go really all the way back in time, right? Upward slope, Bitcoin got a pump. So everything remains the same. This just looks like the same price action the whole bear market. Doesn't mean I'm bullish, okay? I don't want you coming in here. I don't want you coming in here and saying, Jordan, does this mean that you're a permeable? Does this mean that you think we're going to the moon? No, it doesn't mean necessarily I think we're going to the moon. But it does mean that a move to the upside is more probable in the short term than a move to the downside, all right? For all you trolls out there who want to come in. So same thing, I'm looking for the squeeze within the next 2 days. We saw the Ethereum chart, something's got to give. Same thing with Bitcoin. This is coming across. Something's got to give here in the next 2 days. Within the next 2 days, I'm expecting Bitcoin to get a move up to at least this about 18K range. But we'll see, right? We'll see what happens in the next 2 days. Can you show the macro chart? The macro chart. Holy moly, we got a ways to go to get to the macro chart, my friend. What'd you guys say in the chat, by the way? You guys said some funny stuff in here. I heard it. I think it was Keith talking shit. No, yeah, it was Keith. Keith coming in with a $20 super chat saying, "Here's some money for you. Get a pizza or something. Buy bonk. I don't care." I do not tease me with the pizza, Keith. I am on a diet. I told myself I was having no carbs, but yet today I had bread and I had Cheerios. Yes, I love plain Cheerios. If you guys like plain Cheerios, let me know. I personally think that I think plain Cheerios are underrated. They actually have a good flavor to me. You might be saying, Jordan, they have no flavor, bro. They taste like cardboard. Not to me. To me, I'd actually prefer the plain Cheerios over the Honey Nut Cheerios. If I'm going to be honest. Do not tease me with the pizza. You're killing me, man. I really want Indian food is what I want, but I'm not getting it, okay? I am not getting it. I will cook chicken or I will cook some eggs, and that's it. Okay, that's all we're allowed to eat right now. Straight up. You might be saying diet. Listen, Drunk Bear, the only diet you're eating is that cock that's going up that your bear's mouth later. All right, that's the only thing that's going up that. I'll say that. Honey Nut Cheerios all day. Plain Cheerios are actually pretty good. They're pretty good. You got to have the right milk, though. You can't be going with the skim milk. You got to be going with the 2% or the 1% milk. That is the way to go when it comes to plain Cheerios. The skim milk is going to give it no flavor. Trust me, I'm a Cheerio expert. No one knows more about Cheerios than me, okay? Just saying. Just putting it out there, man. Honey Nut Cheerios all day. I need to send you a whole box of shrimps. No shrimps. I don't even want to smell the shrimps. I have a huge thing. You guys missed the stream yesterday. I have a huge thing against shrimps. I don't want nothing to do with shrimps. But anyways, patience time for Bitcoin on the 1 hour charts on the shorter term time frames. To me, I mean, we can look at some indicators because I think you guys like looking at indicators, even though I think they're kind of pointless, but let's do it. What do we got over here? So I guess, we look at some of these. The 1 hour time frame is actually getting a little bit of a green signal here. Momentum wave is about to flip back over positive, though we got to wait for the close. We got 8 minutes until this close here on the 1 hour time frame. I only will get bullish in the immediate short term, aka within the next few hours, only if Bitcoin can get a nice, convincing close above 16,700, 16,670. All right, I guess I should say 16,670. Yeah, somewhere around that area. A convincing, not just chilling right there. I want to see a little bit of a whoop to the upside. Sorry for all the dogs out there. Anywhere back above this level, and we are mother trickin' golden, if you know what I mean. Put the Cheerios on pizza. I mean, that would be good. I think that would be kind of pointless, though. The Cheerios on pizza. If I'm going to put Cheerios on pizza, I'm going to put the Honey Nut Cheerios, because honey is underrated on pizza. Never had it before I came here, but holy shit. Honey on pizza. That makes me want to play another song for you. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, that's what we got for BTC in the short-term time frames. I just really want to see that move up. I mean, if you look at some of these ultra short-term time frames, 4 hour time frame, actually, you got the, I guess, the red signal here, which does say you have more downside, and that kind of makes sense to me. I think, within the next day, I actually see you going down. Especially if you can't get this close right here, especially if you continue to struggle right here, I think you just roll back over to 16,300. You sit there and you sort of wait until that Wednesday, Thursday time frame, aka tomorrow and Thursday, and you sort of try for that move to the upside after that move down. I expect a move down before a move up, so pretty much sideways for at least probably until tomorrow-ish time frame. So nothing fun tonight. I'm not expecting anything fun tonight, even though I would be partying like the USA, if you know what I mean. Anyways, what else do we got on BTC charts? Hell yeah, Apple Jacks. All right, we're going to talk about cereal. Before we get too deep into the cereal, okay, the number one best cereal in the world, is not even a question, is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you can't even, and even if aliens came here with like this greatest cereal in the world, where they like genetically modified the cereal, it would not be better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You cannot make a cereal better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't care what you do. It's just nothing that even combats it. You know what I mean? Anyways, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, nothing still remains. But I will say is every day that gets closer and closer and closer to this projected area where Bitcoin should get over the bull market support band based off history would be in the next 2 weeks. Bitcoin's really got to start moving here. In order for Bitcoin to get back over the bull market support band, it's really got to start moving quick. We've gone over this multiple times, but it's projected that Bitcoin gets back over the bear market resistance band, which is the 20-week moving averages here, which is this yellow band, which always acts as bear market resistance. You guys know this by now. It's projected to get back over it in 64 weeks before the next halving, which would put this at January 16th. That's within the next 2 weeks. Where is that sitting right now? 18,500 to 19,200. Not terribly out of the realm of possibility. Like, it's not this like gigantic move that's impossible, but it's far away enough to be like, yeah, I don't know if it gets there, man. It's pretty far away. But we'll see. I've seen Bitcoin do crazier things before. We'll see if this theory is going to be right or if this theory is going to be not. Who knows, right? We're just looking at what the chart says, and it should say it gets back over it in 64 weeks. We're not going to go over the whole spiel of why. You guys know this why. Every halving, it gets back over the bear market resistance band 5 weeks faster each time. I'm interested. If it does, I'm convinced that the 4-year cycle is going to continue. Okay, I will be fully convinced that the 4-year cycle will continue. I will definitely say that. Now, I will say this, guys. I will say this. I need another rant alert for this one. Oh, come on. Oh, my. It's not working. I will say this. I'm hearing a lot of predictions of people calling for this run-up to the summertime. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of 30K, 40K, even some crazy numbers people are putting out there, like crypto's gonna go nuts into the summertime. Now, we looked at this yesterday. Every single summer, even in the bear markets, Bitcoin does go up in June and July. Every single bear market, every single bull market, it always goes up in that month. But I'm hearing some crazy calls out there. Maybe they're not crazy, but I guess I'm hearing some bullish calls that I haven't heard in a while, which people calling for, like I said, 30K, 40K, 50K in June of 2023. Now, you need a lot for that to happen. We know that Bitcoin does go up in the summertime usually, or into the summer, typically, right? June and July, bullish here in 2022, 2021. June and July was bullish after being bearish for a while right here, whoop, to the upside. We obviously know it was bullish in 2020, 2019 was a bullish into the summertime back here. And even in 2018, right? June and July was bullish right here. So that typically is the case. It's the winter, so that's still far away. But I'll ask you guys this. I'm asking you guys this. Who thinks... And this is a very, very bold question for everyone in the chat for me to answer. I want to hear your boldest claims. Who thinks that Bitcoin will be above 30K by June of this year? I want to hear your boldest predictions. I don't even care how bold it is, because the bold... what was the commercial that came out? What was the commercial that came out, man? What was that? The Matt Damon commercial that says, fortune favors the bold. Does it? I don't know. I think it does. I guess my take is the bold get the fortune, but also bold people also get wrecked sometimes too, right? I guess you have to be bold to get the fortune, but you also might not work for you every single time, right? I guess that should be a better commercial. Bold, fortune favors the bold, but also being wrecked is a potential possibility. They should have put that disclaimer on there in the top of the bull market. Freaking Matt Damon, man. Matt Damon. Trevor said 40K by summer, 39K by July, 28,500. Fortune favors the slightly drunk. The slightly drunk, not the full drunk, the slightly drunk. I agree. He said 72K August of 2023. Holy Lord, look at these predictions. Where's Clinton? I need my doomer in here. We don't even need Mike. We just need Clinton here. Holy shit. We'll see, right? We'll see. My take is if everything continues the same, inflation continues down, we continue to kill it with inflation. The Fed does some crazy shit where they are forced to do something they're not supposed to do. You could see it, but it's a lot of ifs. I think it's going to take a lot of ifs to see a massive rally in the middle of this year. But I'll never count it out because Bitcoin, if you look at all its previous cycles back here, let's go look at all of Bitcoin's previous cycles. In the bear market, I know this time's different. I know you're gonna get all the funny people coming in the chat. All the trolls are gonna come in and say, "But Jordan, this time is different. Have you seen the macro?" No, yes, numbnuts. Where do you think I live? Where do you think I live? Do you think I live in Narnia, or you think I live in the world of that they shot Avatar movie? You think that's where I live? In Fantasyland? No shit. But even at the end of the two previous bear markets, we're right here right now. Okay, we are sitting right here for Bitcoin compared to the last two bear markets. Still shows a potential for lower prices. Okay, I want to make that known. I want to make that clear. This still shows that Bitcoin could go lower based off previous cycles, but it also shows that we're at the time frame past where Bitcoin's already saw a bottom. Okay, so once again, price, we're not at bottom yet. Time, technically, we are past the time where we bottomed in the past. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting in 2023. But I also wanted to see we'll look at a few different dates here. Okay, so where have the two previous bear market lows as far as that year? So basically, we have a year of down typically, and then we have a year of kind of accumulation, right? Where in the last two bear markets, you'll notice that you had little rallies into June. Okay, you had a rally that started here in December to June, actually in 2019, and you had a rally from May to about June in 2014 bear market, right? So I'll see. I mean, we're getting to that point where if we're going to continue to follow the 4-year cycle, you would expect maybe a little bit of a move up into the middle of the year. Maybe. We'll see. Once again, we're just looking at the past. We're not taking into account all the bullshit that's going on in the world right now. I'm just curious to see if this continues to play out. But once again, price does show you still could go lower. Cycle Pearl said, so everyone is now bullish off a $200 move. I don't think anyone's bullish right now. I think most people are crabbish, right? I mean, if we did a poll, let's just do a simple poll. Let's do a simple poll right here. It looks like I'm behind bars. Maybe I am. Maybe you guys don't know. You know, you guys might think this is not a thing, but maybe I am behind bars. You'll never know. Let me do a quick poll. Are you feeling? And I don't want any jokes in the chat. I'm asking how you're feeling. I don't want to hear you're feeling lonely. I don't want to hear you're feeling horny. I don't want to hear that you're feeling hungry. Okay, answer the poll in a not weird way. Okay, I don't want to hear that weird shit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Are you feeling bullish, bearish, or crabbish? Okay, very simple question. We always ask this question. You guys know I'm mostly crabbish. I am very, very crabbish. I probably couldn't be more crabbish than I am right now. I have never been this crabbish. I have never been this crabbish. But the other thing I wanted to note is going into the next cycles is where would Bitcoin be at the end of the year if it does the same thing, right? So not just in the summertime, but at the end of the year. You notice that the two previous bear markets also, I guess I shouldn't say bear markets, the two previous bear markets into the bull markets, that year ended at both around the same point, right around, funny enough, about 30K, which is a popular price target. Everyone seems to be calling for at any given time of any given year or month or whatever. But yeah, right around 30K is what this would say that Bitcoin would end 2023 at. And that's why when I sort of made my end of 2023 prediction, I said 28K. 28K is where I think Bitcoin will be at the end of this year. And I'm going to stick to that. Okay? Doesn't mean it's going to go there now. That's a long process. But I'm going to stick to my 28K call by the end of 2023. We'll see if it plays out or not. And I guess the last thing I want to know on the Bitcoin chart. Let me see. Top of the world is good. Krabby. I would have to say yes on June. Say yes on June. Man, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, 2023 is a giant question mark. Now you got, someone was talking about a guy today that was super bearish on 2022. And now he's all of a sudden that he thinks that the Fed is going to start printing money. He's this like really smart guy that people, I guess, put a lot of weight into what he says. But he actually thinks that in the summertime this year, the Fed's going to start printing money and stocks and crypto are going to go nuts to the upside again. And then in either 2024 or 2025, we're going to see a giant inflation spike again. And that's when you're going to see the 2000 and 2008 type crash. Someone said that today or yesterday. I don't know who it was, to be honest. I have no idea who it was. Zero, zilch, nada. Let me see. I wish I could play whalish games. The whalish games. No, right now, guys, I mean, every move is a whalish game right now. The price is moving down. There's never whalish games on the move to the upside. As we learned, actually, this year, that you actually get a lot of whalish games to the upside. I mean, all these companies were using leverage to prop up the price of stuff, especially altcoins. And we realized that the whalish games is to the upside and to the downside. So I never want to hear this whalish games. I never want to hear manipulation. Can I make a quick rant alert again? There is no such thing as manipulation in the market. Okay? Every price move is manipulation by a big person with a lot of money. Whether the price moves up, down, or is held in a certain range, that is a whale, multiple whales, holding it in that range for a specific reason for them to make money. There is no such thing as manipulation in any market. I don't care what market it is. There is no manipulation. None. Maybe on an altcoin that has $1 million market cap, someone comes in there with another $1 million that they can do whatever they want to do with it. Sure, I mean, yeah, not on a big asset. Manipulation is not a thing. All right? I'm telling you. Anyways, the one last thing I want to notice is, this is actually, I'm a little bit confused. I'm sort of confused because this is the MACD over here on the 2-week, which actually shows this is about to cross over next week. But this is the regular MACD. And I was a little bit confused because I normally look at the logarithmic MACD for the flip, but this one's actually about to flip. So I just want to put that out there that normally we look at the logarithmic MACD and you sort of, okay, we're waiting for that to flip. I just wanted to see, okay, I went back and I looked at whenever the 2-week regular MACD flipped to the upside, did Bitcoin get a little bit of move to the upside? Okay, well, let's see. Right here, back in August of 2021, yes, sir. You did continue up there. May of 2020, you got the flip right here. Yes, sir. Let's go back in time a little bit more. April 2019. Yes, sir. Let's continue back. You gotta really zoom in on this shit. Holy Lord. Right here, June 2015. Yes, sir. You did get a little wick lower, but it was candle closes. Yes, sir. And then these, obviously, it's going to be the case because you pretty much had no liquidity back here. I think it was right here, July of 2012 was the flip right there. Yes, sir. So this one actually works too. I'm going to be a little bit more conservative here. And you guys know it. You guys always call me, oh, conservative Jordan, conservative Jordan. Oh, we don't like conservative Jordan. We like Moonboy Jordan. Well, I'm going to be a little bit conservative here, okay? And I'm going to get rid of this one, okay? But I just wanted to show you that one kind of worked too. I'm going to be conservative and continue to use the logarithmic MACD, which still shows that you got some ways to go, okay? So let's continue to be conservative. As much as I want that to flip and be like, yes, we're going to the moon, I am not convinced that we are quite there yet. Definitely not convinced that we're there yet, for sure. For sure. Let me see. Everyone thinks dumping. Here comes moon. Everyone thinks dumping. I don't know if everyone thinks dumping. I can't get a read on the market right now, right? I'm starting to see more people that like people that have been bearish pretty much all year. I'm starting to see a lot of those people being like, okay, either the bottom's in or there's going to be like this one more big move to like 10, 12, 14, and that's going to be the bottom, right? I'm not seeing a ton of people being like, okay, Bitcoin's going way lower than that. I don't know what the general person is thinking right now. I'm going to be honest. I think people are just bored. Maybe not so much bearish, but just bored, right? I don't know. You guys tell me. I guess that's where I'm at too. I'm not really bearish. I'm just crabbish, right? I have a hard time seeing Bitcoin. I'm trying to picture in my head seeing Bitcoin going to, right? I don't know. Is it just me? Like I try to picture in my head. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I'm trying to picture Bitcoin at 10K. I'm trying to picture Bitcoin at 25K. And I can't picture that in my head. I don't know what a 10K Bitcoin would feel like. And I also don't know what a 25K Bitcoin would feel like. As sad as that is, all I can think about is Bitcoin in a range between 17K and like 20K. That's all I can picture in my head. I can't picture anything different. Maybe that's just being battered down by this 7 months now of sideways. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Shit. I'm just grabbish. Anyways, I guess I'm going to continue to be the two things I'm waiting for to be Ultra Moonboy Jordan. When these two things happen, you'll see Moonboy Jordan. Okay? I will turn into a Moonboy. I don't care what you say. I don't care what's happening. I will be a Moonboy. This is the stock RSI on the 2-week. When the stock RSI gets back over this red line on the 2-week, I will be Moonboy Jordan. And also when the 2-week logarithmic MACD flips bullish, I will be Moonboy Jordan. Because in the past, when both of these things happen, there is no false signals on this one. I know it's just one thing, but this is like a super conservative thing. This is not like a 200-week moving average, right? This is very conservative, where the bottom's probably going to be in for months before this actually happens, right? So we'll see. I'm still waiting on both of these things to sort of play out here before we get too crazy. Sideways forever, said Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart, I do not think you're wrong on that one. Mr. Hart says sideways forever. Bathwater said Sol is being manipulated by spot accumulation. Oh no, spot accumulation. Oh, the manipulation by retail. Holy shit. Is an institution shorting Sol and it's getting bought up by retail and institutions are getting liquidated? Holy crap. Never thought I'd see the day. One last thing on Bitcoin, because I think we're all Bitcoined out at this moment. What's Bitcoin doing on the 1 hour time frame? Oh, look at that, 16,700. I thought I'd never see the day. One more thing on Bitcoin, which I thought was an interesting chart, which I know some other people are talking about too. This is Bitcoin against the money supply. Okay, so we talk about Bitcoin versus the dollar, just the straight up value of the dollar, but we don't really talk about Bitcoin versus the ever-growing supply of money, right? And if you look at where that is, we've actually looked at this versus the S&P, which is also at an interesting point. But you look at where Bitcoin is versus the M2 money supply, what you'll notice is it's right at these peaks that we're sort of waiting for Bitcoin versus the USD to get to, right? This is like the 14K equivalent to that. And we're sort of just sitting right there, right? Very, very interesting. I will see if this means anything going forward, but usually when you get to a big level like this, you do see at least a little bit of a bounce. We'll see. We're sort of waiting for this boring period to end, but if you want to just do like a little simple like trend line down here, I think we should see a resolution with this soon. Either we're going to see a little bit of a break to the upside, or we're going to see that next leg down. We'll see, guys. I think this is a very interesting chart. Very, very interesting. It's very similar to the Bitcoin versus the S&P chart. Time will tell. Time will tell on this one. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let me see what you guys are saying here. SBF is laying with Sol. SBF is laying with Sol. Let's see what Sol's doing. I know you guys you're curious on Sol. And then we'll jump onto the Ethereum charts. Boom! Ethereum. Ethereum's got one of the best charts in my opinion. Look at Sol. Should we play another pump song for Sol? Or should we play your guys' favorite song for Sol? Let's play your favorite song. Let's do it. Oh man, that song gets me going. You guys say you don't like that song, but that song still gets me going. All right, I'm telling you. Sol's hitting the daily resistance levels. Yeah, so it actually tapped that today. We sort of said Sol yesterday. I can still see it getting up to $14.50, $15. You can't hear anything. Oh my lord! So I was dancing to nothing. That's embarrassing. That is very, very embarrassing. Oh, you know what it is? It's not on this. It's not on this. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But right here, 1450. Just pretend that didn't happen, guys. Pretend that didn't happen. That was super embarrassing. Now I feel like I don't know. Yeah, but sold 1450 to $15. That's still an initial target there. The problem I see with it still is this wick down here in the daily. But I mean, this thing got bought up pretty quick. That was about from the wick up about 67%. Woo! 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 And if the move I expect to happen with Bitcoin is going to happen, which is the same move I've been saying for 2 weeks, yet we keep going sideways. All this inequality up here probably gets taken out if Bitcoin can get that move to like 18K or whatever. Sounds crazy, but I mean, you would have said sounds crazy that Sol will be back at $14 in 3 days when it was down here at $7. But I could see it coming up to like, it sounds crazy right now, but like $25 or so. Only if Bitcoin gets that move up. Only if Bitcoin gets that move up. Which once again, in a crab market is sort of playing with fire a little bit, but that's where we're at, man. I mean, you gotta make a decision either way, I guess. But yeah, Sol doesn't look too bad. I don't hate where Sol is. It's probably gonna meet some resistance here, like we said. It's gonna have some bearish divergence, most likely. It's gonna have a little bit of lower lows, a little bit of higher lows in the daily, and probably get a short-term little rollover. But we'll see what happens with Mr. Soli. Now he's gonna believe us when we say no sound. You guys said it earlier. There was no sound, and I was embarrassed at that. Now I've been embarrassed twice on this stream. Twice I've been embarrassed. Craziness. All right, ETH. This is my most exciting chart right now. Why am I excited with ETH? Well, this boring coiling should be coming to an end by now technically it's tomorrow, but technically Thursday's close. Okay, this boring sort of chop where it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It's getting tight, very, very tight. Okay, and I don't want to hear your jokes with tight. You might be saying, Jordan, you look tight. You know what I'll say? That's so wrong. I don't want any one of you men to tell me that I look tight. Don't do that, please. That is, I don't want anything to do with that. But the Ethereum chart is very, very tight. Very, very tight. Okay, you can call the Ethereum chart tight all you want here because, like we said earlier, I mean, this has got to make some type of move relatively soon. And the way I'm looking at ETH, yes, you got this trend line down. I'm looking at ETH like this. One low, high, low, high, low. Now you're forming sort of almost a W formation at the lows. I think this is going to break this orange box and get another move back up to the high. And if you notice what that's kind of forming over the longer scale, it's kind of forming a little bit of a higher low, horizontal resistance structure, which is your favorite little ascending triangle for all you meme pattern traders out there. I'm not a big pattern guy, really. I used to be. They get so many fake outs now. It's better just to play level by level, honestly, if you're going to do trading. But the way I'm looking at it is a break back up to the top at 1350 after a nice little, to me at least, a nice little W formation at the lows here. That is forming. That's taken forever to play out. Like, holy shit. If I have to wait another 2 minutes, I am going to go absolutely nuts. I might as well get some pizza. Like he said, I might as well get some pizza. It's the only thing to do right now. You can't trade shit because there's nothing moving. The only thing you should be trading is soul. I just have so much saliva. I just swallowed so much saliva in my mouth. Holy Lord. Your mom said, wow, Jordan, you're at a cool place. Thank you. Thank you. It is kind of a cool place. I don't know. I kind of wanted a background. It helps me stand out a little bit more. I wanted a little bit of a background here. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. If you guys know that reference. Very, very nice. I think it is. But Once again, patience. Patience is the key here. If we zoom in on ETH, if we zoom in on a little old Ethereum here, little old ETH, really it's a short-term little downtrend like this. Actually, for now, let me just get rid of this. You'll notice it's right below resistance. It's just kind of this little short-term downtrend that it just needs to break at the end of the day, right? You had a little bit of a sort of a fake, out down. You came right back into this little bull flag. Now you just gotta see that breakout, man. I think the RSI actually. No, you're right at resistance on the RSI too. So you're right at resistance on the RSI, right at resistance really on price action. So we'll see what happens with that. My take still stands. Still see you breaking up to the upside, even though it could take a little bit longer, which is painful. It pains my heart. It pains my freaking heart out in this bitch. Let me see. Is this Austin? Is this Austin? It might be Austin. I don't even know what this is, honestly. What city is this? If you can guess this city, if there's any way we can find out what city this is, and you can guess what city this is, don't Google it. If you can guess what city this is, you are the absolute stud. Okay? And I bet you can't guess what this city is. I bet you can't. I mean, there's a lot of detail here. You could probably figure it out. There's this building with a big light coming up like this. Like this. You know? Let me know. Dan Chan said we're going to crab for 9 months. 9 months. I don't see that. I definitely don't see that. Especially after crabbing for 6 months already. I think the longest... I think this has been the longest time Bitcoin's ever gone sideways. Like completely sideways. And it's sort of history. I think maybe other than like late 2019, which was pretty boring too. It could be. Seattle, Chicago, Vegas, Nashville. I've been there at the time with that view. This is Nashville, Chicago, San Francisco, somewhere in China. You guys are just guessing random shit. Not enough traders. What is it? Definitely not Chicago. Everyone's saying Chicago, but I think there's a lot of people that live in Chicago that say this wasn't Chicago. You know what I mean? Rural Japan. Why rural Japan, Bathwater? Why rural Japan? Why not normal Japan? We'll never know. We'll never know. Anyways, I guess the last thing I want to note on Captain Ethereum here. Captain, and yes, Ethereum is Captain. Bitcoin is, to me, a second-class citizen. Now, it's still a citizen. Not a lot of altcoins are citizens. Ethereum is Captain. Bitcoin is a second-class citizen. Okay. I'm trolling. The Bitcoin maxes are going to come at me. Wayne's going to start attacking me. Wayne. Wayne, chill. Wayne's going to literally start attacking me here. Wayne, if you attack me, I'm going to come at you, man. I'm going to come at you. I got to make Wayne like me again. Hold on. Wayne's going to like me again. We got to play this. Wayne, this is how you like me again. Yeah, creeping out. All right, we're done. We're done with that. Let me pause this. All right, we're done. All right, Ethereum on the weekly. What do we got going on here? So, ETH on, this is actually Ethereum on the 2-week chart. We can probably zoom in a little bit here. Let's do a little zoomy zoom. If we look at ETH on the weekly time frame, man, look at how big, for all you pattern guys out there, look at how big and juicy this symmetrical triangle is. This thing is huge. Love the tunes. Thank you. I had to get Wayne back on my side. Clint said you're so white with these moves. You think so, Wayne? You think so, Clint? You want to call me that? Okay, Clint. I'll show you. Ready? I'll show you. Ready?
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody did.
All right. All right. I'm done with that. I'm done. I had to show Clint that my moves weren't so bad, okay? All right. Drop the shoulders. Anyways, ETH on the weekly chart. Look at how big this symmetrical triangle is getting, man. This thing is crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, lower. Look at this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Lower highs coming in, higher lows coming in. This one's got some time too, but this is coiling up to be one of a just such a monumental break of this triangle that we've been sort of in since, I mean, June of this Ethereum chart. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. This thing still could go on to the middle of February, so it's right around that Bitcoin time frame. We're like, okay, Bitcoin, if you're gonna make a move up, it's gonna be sometime soon, my guy. But no, Ethereum, I mean, something's gonna happen. It's gonna break up or down. I know that's not very helpful, I guess you should say. But what I'll say is, we should sort of look at where the bear market resistance band is too. And this is why I also believe that you're gonna see one more move to the upside at the very, very least. Because if you look at where the bear market resistance band is, this is also right at the top of that triangle, right? Just kind of sitting right at the top of that triangle. And every single dump lower that Ethereum has had, it's came up and tested the bear market resistance band first. Right? Test, dump, come back up, test, dump, come back up, test, dump, come back up, test, dump. It doesn't just dump. Okay? It always comes up first, test. And if it's going to dump, then it's going to do it. But just another point on the board why I do see a short-term move to the upside. And then we'll play it level by level after that. And I will say, who the hell knows what's going to happen? I don't know. You don't know. Your friend Bob doesn't know. Your friend frickin' Pinocchio down the street doesn't know. Okay? Scotty doesn't know. But I would say that kind of interesting sort of price action there reminds me sort of down here where it was just super low volatile. Sort of like over here where you're just kind of going up, down, up, down, up, down for this was about 4 or 5 months down here before getting that sort of summer run to the upside, which we said that Bitcoin, even in bear markets, always gets the move up in the summertime. So we'll see. All right, we'll see. It certainly doesn't have to be like that. It could be a move to the downside too. I mean, let's be honest. But once again, we got to wait until about the middle of February till we find this one out, my friends. And I'll say, like, I'm excited for it. I've been saying that since like the beginning of December that I'm excited for 2023 because I'm just ready to start new. I'm ready to start getting people out of here with the tax loss harvesting, right? People selling assets to be able to write them off. Now we're just starting fresh. Okay. Will people buy back assets? That's the question, right? I know a lot of you guys probably did some tax loss harvesting. We sold some stuff that was at a loss in a plan to buy it back. I don't know. I mean, it's like, are people buying back now, or are people going to be buying back, when they're more confident in the market? That's the big question. That's the big question. I think people that don't like to time the market, they're just going to sell and then buy back. But who knows? Who knows? Anyways, that's the Ethereum chart. Let's go to big news and tweets. Big news and tweets. You guys want more music, don't you? You guys want more of my cringy music? Let me know. I found this thing, guys. I got this thing where now I can play hundreds of thousands of songs. 100,000 songs. I'm not pigeonholed into the pump song or the dump song. Oh, I got a lot of cringy songs for you mofos now. A lot of cringy songs. I know you guys like the cringy songs. Big news and tweets. Not a lot today. Like I said, I'm not interested in the SBF stuff, so I don't even talk about that. Quite frankly, it's been overblown and not overblown, but just talked about to death. Jim Cramer, the big Cramer. Oh, God, this freaking guy gets trolled so hard, man. I feel bad for this guy. No one gets trolled more than Jim Cramer, bro. Let's see. Yes, more cringy, more cringy music. No one gets more trolled than this guy. He said, as I predict another weak year for crypto, I do ponder how many people are still involved. Now many millions of people. This guy gets trolled like a freaking mongoose. Everyone just goes, bottom is in. Bottom's in. When this is the most bullish thing I've seen all year. Jim predicting a bad year for crypto makes me so bullish. Thanks, Jim. Bullish. Bottom is in. This guy gets trolled. If you think you get trolled, you think I get trolled, you think anyone gets trolled, no one gets trolled bigger than Jim Cramer. Is this a bottom signal? Is it a bullish signal, at least in the short term? We shall see. For the old little Jim Cramer over here. I think Jim Cramer needs some love. No? Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Another weak year for crypto. I don't know what he said in 2022. I think he said something like the middle of 2022 that was going to be a bad year. And since then, I mean, he was correct about that. But hey, Jim the Gnome, we'll see. Is BB an alien? BB an alien? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think BB is an alien. I don't think this. As far as conspiracy theory, I don't think that there is aliens that already live here. Other than you can make the case that every species is an alien. I don't think anyone that came from space that is here under some type of disguise. I will say that. I'm not part of that conspiracy. I think that conspiracy is a little bit crazy, because if that was true, they can make us do way more shit than they do already. To be honest, so I don't believe in that one. I don't believe in the lizard people or aliens being able to camouflage themselves with human skin and shit. Those are dumb. Those conspiracy theories are so dumb. At least if you're going to be a conspiracy theorist, at least believe in something that's actually makes sense from a logical standpoint. You know, just my take. It is what it is. Let's see. Lazarus, don't be making jokes. Lazarus, I'm checking out Natalie. Let's see. Everyone's bullish. That's crazy. Anyways, this was an interesting poll right here. So Ben Cowan put out this on Twitter today. I just thought it was interesting based off the poll votes. 12,000 votes. Where is the Bitcoin bottom? Look at this poll, my guys. Look at this damn poll. Everyone thinks one thing. And that makes me either very confident or that makes me very not confident. I will tell you this. The bottom will not be where everyone expects. Okay? And it will not be what everyone expects. To me, it's either going to be already in now, or it's going to have a wick lower based off some big black swan event that will be bought up quickly, but no one will expect it to go to those levels. Because look at this, man. Where is the Bitcoin bottom? 21% think that the bottom is already in. 21%. 1/5 of people think the bottom is in. 1/5. Think about that for a second. 53% of people think that the bottom is between 10K and 15K. 53% think that the bottom is 10 to 15K. Think about that for a second. 7 to 10K is 16%. 10% is 7K. To me, this makes me a little bit shady. To me, I think it's going to be this one, or it's going to be, I hate to say it, it's probably going to be this one, if I'm going to be honest. I think either the bottom's already in, there's going to be like some big event that pushes us so low, like the pandemic crash. It gets everyone scared, but it gets bought up quickly. But we'll see. We'll see. This poll right here, everyone's convinced of the same thing, which tells me it's probably not going to be this, you know. But who am I to say? Who am I to say? I don't believe me. Trust me. 10 to 12K. Let's see. 2026 will be okay. Yeah. How many likes we got, guys? We got to hit 300 likes on today's stream. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you smack up that like button. And if you don't, I'm going to come in here and start playing more cringy music. Just like this. Ready? All right, there we go. What's so funny is so many people will miss the bottom. Yeah, I personally think it's not that important to time the bottom in. I mean, think about it. Timing the bottom is so overrated. It really is. There is there is no point. We played that, guys. We played that for the Asia Market Open. That's going to be soon. We played that for the Asia Market Open. Shout out to the Asia Market. It's going to open soon. That beat is kind of tight. Listen, I am good at finding the good beats. Okay, I am good. You guys shit on my music choices. I look at all these other channels. Their music is trash, man. You don't give them the same shit as me. I look at all these other channels. They play like these little kid music or these beats that are trash. And I come in here with the fire, and you guys just give me shit on my music. You guys do it on purpose, though. I know you do. I know you do. Like I said, I could come out with the best song in the world, and you guys will hate it. Anyways, time in the bottom is overrated, in my opinion. One, you're not going to do it. You're just not. Unless you have like a limit order and it has to be exactly at that level. You're not going to do it for two reasons. You're going to be scared when it gets to that price, number one. Even if you're a bear calling for 12K right now, if the market's dumping like hard, you're probably not going to buy at 12K. You're probably going to be too scared. Number two is most likely your exchange is going to be down. If you try to buy it at the bottom, you're not going to be able to do it either. And because based off history, you don't stay at the bottom for more than like a day. Based off history. Oh, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. I didn't do anything. I'm just kidding. They're not coming for me. Canceled by a Karen? What, for playing? You can't do shit. Canceled for playing a China beat? So I can only play American music? What is this? Oh my, what is this world that we came to? What is this world that we came to? You never know. Anyways, something tells me that 10 to 15K won't be the bottom. We'll see though. Just based off this poll. Everyone thinks the same things. Literally the same thing. Anyways, what else is this? I thought this was pretty cool. This is when Bitcoin came out. And then Bitcoin came out at the worst time. I think sometimes we sort of forget, what is Bitcoin. Like today is Bitcoin's birthday. If you guys didn't know, today is Bitcoin's birthday. Okay, today was the first block, or this was the Genesis block. The first block that was ever mined was today. If you guys didn't know that, January 3rd, I believe 2008. I think 2008, 2009, something like that. One of those years. But back then, you had some shitty shit going on in the world, man. My favorite thing from this tweet, though, right? For those that fear a recession, let's remember Bitcoin was born or why Satoshi made the Genesis block. Not that I'm a big believer in that. I'm not. But my takeaway from this is eat out from 5. I don't know what that currency is. Is it? I don't know what this currency is. But 5, I like the sound of 5. Now you go out to eat. It's gonna be 15. It's literally gonna be $15 plus if you go out to eat anywhere now. I like the sound of 5. And what this tells me is prices will keep going up. And if prices keep going up, well, I expect the Bitcoin price to continue up over time. Just like it has since its Genesis. Okay? Just like it has since its Genesis. Let's see. British pound? There you go. Thank you. The British pound. I love it. The British pound. Libra equals pounds? Thank you. You guys teach me something new every day. I would have never known this if it wasn't for the bear market. We'd be, if it was still the bull market right now, we'd be playing the pump song to altcoins going nuts. You know what I mean? Anyways. What's this? What's the last thing that I had here on this section? Oh, this. Isn't it funny, guys? Can I do a quick rant alert here real quick? This has nothing to do with crypto. Rant alert. Quick rant alert right here, which makes me question reality. Let's look at all not all the members of Congress, but a few of the members of Congress and how they performed this year. So we know that the stock market most stocks were down this year. Okay. But yet, all these mother truckers somehow okay, somehow beat the S&P, all of them. And the only one that did not beat the S&P was Nancy Pelosi, which is the one person that everyone always says is doing shady shit. And she was down 19.8% of her portfolio this year. Look at all these mother truckers. Somehow, you're going to tell me that this shit ain't rigged, okay? All these mother truckers somehow we're up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 21, 50, 52% this year. Yet everything that you can think of is mostly down this year. Come on, man. You can't tell me this shit's not rigged. But it is what it is. Nancy Pelosi down 20% this year, though. That's interesting. And the SPY was down 18%. Craziness. Tell me this shit's not rigged, by the way, guys. Tell me the system is not wigged. Wigged. Probably Nancy Pelosi's wearing a wig. Makes sense that this shit's wigged. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's see. Are you feeling... We got 461 votes in this poll, by the way. Are you feeling bullish, bearish, or crabbish? Wow. It's a wow. Are people really feeling bullish right now? Is this actually... I don't sense that in the market. I do not sense everyone feeling bullish. I don't sense that. But apparently 39% of people are bullish, 25% of people are crabbish, and 36% of people are bearish. It's pretty 50-50 when you really look at the results. But the most people are bullish. I don't believe the poll, though. I think you guys troll the poll to get to push a narrative. Even like it's not like it really matters, to be honest. I don't trust your guys voting in the poll. I don't. Let's see. Fahid said, I'm only bullish. His soul is leading the market. Bitcoin's dead. That is relatively true. All right, well, let's jump on into the macro shiza. Okay. Oops. Okay, I thought I messed it up. I was like, dude, you got to be kidding me. All right, macro. The macro. Should we play one more cringy song? All right, we're on this poll, by the way. 38% of people are bullish, I guess. Just saying. Frank said in the short term. DJ said rig. Jabba got the Jordan filter on again. Man, if only everyone was crabbish. You're going to tell me between bullish, bearish, or crabbish that crabbish is the least voted? That tells me we're probably going to be crabbish, which sucks. That tells me we're probably going to continue sideways. You know, you got half the people that want the price to go down, half the people that want the price to go up, and a small minority that wants the price. Because people vote what they want. People don't vote probably what they think. They vote what they want to happen, which is okay. I mean, we all do that in life. All right. Bitcoin still not doing shit. I mean, it is what it is. Let's check out some macro stuff. So the DXY got a nice bounce today, which I sort of was expecting a nice bounce in the DXY. Back above the 50-week moving average. So it was cool. We were down there for a day. It was nice, right? I mean, we were sort of chilling down here. Me and the DXY, I'm going to tell you. Me and the DXY, we're having a little fun. Okay? Me and the DXY, we're chilling down here. You know? Oh, hey, DXY. You came down here to see me? How long you gonna stay, baby? Only one day? We'll get the hell out of here. But the DXY, which decided to only stay for one night, or one day, and get one close, decided to get back over the 50-week moving average. So, that's about where we're at. This, once again, like this just makes so much sense to bounce. And that's why it's hard for me to be uber bullish in the short term, right? Uber bullish. Still think this kind of goes whoop, 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 kind of comes up, and then maybe come back down. But a little move up makes sense. A little move up still makes sense in the DXY. So that still looks like it wants to get a bounce to me. I mean, look at it however you want to look at it. To me, it is what it is. The dirty DXY. The dirty DXY. So you got that. The other thing is the stock market, right? So that was spread today, but pretty much flat. I think it was down like 0.7% or something. Still chilling on the 0.5 retracement. I don't know. This one is in such a weird spot because I could see it going either way. But for me, it's tough. It's tough because I know everyone is expecting this to... I know everyone's calling for capitulation. I've seen the thumbnails. Everyone's calling for a damn capitulation at this point. Okay? Why? Because everyone's comparing it 1-to-1 to the previous bear markets, even though it's funny because people say past results don't equal future results, yet everyone wants to compare it to these markets, but that's okay. People only say that or don't say that when it suits their bias, right? But when it doesn't suit their bias, they say, you can't compare to the past. That doesn't work, bro. You can't compare to the past. But when they want the price to go lower, they say, this is exactly like 2000, 2008, bro. Exactly like 2008, 2008, right? It's just whatever they want to happen. But, I mean, listen, I get that standpoint, though. This is where you are in the fractals. You're still sitting right here. You have not deviated from these fractals. Still showing that you sort of, unless something changes, you kind of just look like you're going to do the same thing. I'm not convinced yet. How is it going to convince me? Well, I want to see this, at least this 0.5 retracement broken. If this 0.5 retracement breaks, which it could be tomorrow, it's looking a little shady. Looking a little shady there. But, once again, we'll watch these fractals. We'll continue to look at the worst case scenarios, the best case scenarios. But I will say if the S&P continues to hold this 0.5, continues to, quote unquote, build a base at the 0.5 retracement, I don't see why you don't come and fill this daily gap and you don't come and take this fast move down for a quick move up, retest, then come down. But, once again, does that really change anything in the grand scheme of things? No. So, excuse me. Whoa, I'm burping up a storm right now. Holy crap. You guys want to know a weird thing? I actually burp when I'm hungry. Maybe there's something wrong with me. But whenever I'm hungry, I just start burping and I start hiccuping. It's weird. Most people only hiccup and burp when they're super, super full. I do it when I'm hungry. Is anyone else the same way? Is anyone else the same way? I think maybe I'm just a weird... Maybe I'm an alien. I said there wasn't any aliens on Earth. Maybe I'm a damn alien. And I never knew that I was a damn alien at this point. I'll never know. I looked the word gap or center cut for steak. Man, a nice juicy steak sounds really, really good. The best steak I've ever... Just jump into the random topics. I always jump into the random topics. The best steak I've ever had was from the Capitol Grill. Easily. They have this aged balsamic steak that I'm swallowing my saliva right now. This aged balsamic steak that has the bone in it. And outside the bone, there's this small little sliver of fat. And most of you guys, I mean, if you like steak, you know what I mean by that small sliver of fat that goes around the bone. Oh my God, I'm swallowing so much saliva right now. Man, I would just nail that sliver of fat right now. And obviously the steak's good too. But holy crap, that shit is so good. I haven't been there in I haven't been there probably in 3 years. But that shit is so good, man. So good. So good. At one point, I just gotta get it just to get it. But at the same time, you're paying $80 for a steak, and it's okay. But when you're eating it, it's worth it. But after, you're like, shit, just paid $80 for a steak. But nice. I enjoy Capitol Grill. The Capitol Grill. Oh, come on, man. The Capitol Grill is good. I don't care what you said. Ever try Wagyu? I've never tried Wagyu. Never tried it. Anyways, that's the S&P. We took it at DXY. Stocks continue to get destroyed. Tesla down 12% again today. Apple breaking key support. Apple looks like it's gonna go. It's gonna go. We were saying it up here. Apple is probably the next one to gonna go. Apple is the next stock that it's gonna go. I'm looking for $81 on Apple, but that's a long way down, But Apple broke this previous low. Whoop. Apple's gone like the wind. Gone like the freaking wind. We should honestly play a little bit of sad music for sad music, in my opinion, for little old Apple here, even though none of us care about Apple. But there's not too much on the macro I really want to talk about today. But we got to let some more price action come in on the stock markets and things like that. So at this point, we continue to wait. The one thing I guess the last thing I'll say is Bitcoin versus the S&P continues to go up against the S&P, right? Slowly but surely, making its way downtown, as you like to say, which I'm still expecting, right? We said that almost 2 months ago. That's been the case. I will stand by it. Bitcoin will continue to outpace stocks. Okay, I will say it again. Bitcoin will continue to outpace stocks. If you don't believe me, well, guess what? Guess what? I don't know. I don't have anything for you. But if you don't believe me, you can say it in the chat. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Bitcoin's still at 16.6. What's new? All right. Let's look at some altcoins. Let's check out some altcoins. Whoop! Altcoins. Everyone's favorite thing. What do we got in here? AT said, can you look at ADA and or Link? Both look almost there for a move up. Absolutely, my man. ADA. Let's check out ADA. Everyone's favorite coin. I know everyone loves ADA. Let me know in the chat if you don't like ADA. I know ADA is one of those things that people either love ADA or they hate ADA. I think most people hate ADA at this point. You know what I mean? I really, really do think most people hate ADA. ADA is like that one that's like, hold on, let me see this. Let me do this. Let's do this. Outpace. Here we go. This is a sad song? Oh yeah, this is like ADA. It is not everyone's favorite, man. I mean, it just continues to cry, right? It's like almost like a tear of blood just coming down, right? It just slowly dripping down the face, slowly but surely. But ADA here is I still think ADA's coming to at least 15 cents, man. That makes so much sense on the chart. Look at this giant little wick, by the way, on Kraken. And that also comes down to 15 cents. ADA, my golden, my sort of, I guess, golden pocket. The golden pocket here for ADA is between 15 and 9 cents and 15 cents. If it gets in there, you'll find me picking up some ADA. If it doesn't, well, I guess we can wait it out a little bit in that sense. But I'm just looking at these previous peak, previous low. Still think this one's got a little bit lower to go, but you're almost there, right? It's like, to me, you're almost there as far as getting to sort of that macro low. I just don't think you're there yet, okay? And that's why I put my little magnet here for those levels, as it's just a slow bleed down. Cardano's going to the hot pocket. To the hot pocket. What's with all these songs? Where's Jorge? Similar to my feeling all last year during Dumb. Oh yeah? That seems like something big about to happen, like a drama movie. Yeah, it's either something big or it's a something big or something dramatic for sure. But yeah, Cardano still got lower to go. Link is at a more interesting point. Link $5, and Link is, it's still holding the support here. Link, I'm looking at $5. I don't think it goes too much lower than that, for the simple fact that you got previous peak, and you got the final bottom of this vector candle here. Maybe it comes to like 470, but right around $5 is where I'm looking for some little Linkaroo, which is not that much lower than now. That is about a 10 to 15% lower on Link. So that's about where we're on Link. Link's been sort of a good little puppy here in the bear market here. Really hasn't gone anywhere. Kind of just gone sideways. You know. Let's see. Stay strong, Marines. We are staying strong, B-Boy. We are very, very much staying strong. I am definitely a Link Marine. I will always be a Link Marine. Always a Link Marine. Brian said F Cardano. Can't even stand the name. Wow, what's wrong with the name? There's nothing wrong with the name, man. Brian's always talking shit. Always talking shit. Let me see. Let me go down. Let's see. Lazarus said, whoops. Lazarus said, Chromatic and ADA made me bank during the bull market. Then I hodled to death. Chromatic and ADA made me bank during the bull market. Then I hodled to death. Well, yes, but there's a lesson in that. There is definitely a lesson in that. Okay? Got to go through it in order to not make that mistake again. And that's okay. Like I said, I wish I took more profits at the highs too. But in a certain way, you gotta. It's a good lesson. It's a good lesson to not be as greedy next time. Right at the end of the day. So take it on the chin, and we'll sort of move on it, and we'll make way better decisions this next time. Like we will come out and we'll make the best decisions of our life next time. All right, we ain't gonna make that same mistake. You guys are in the next bull market. You probably are gonna be very, very mad at me, because I will be like, I'm selling a little bit here. I'm selling a little bit here, and you guys, and I know all the noobs are gonna come in. The funniest part is I already know how this is gonna go, right? Whenever this is. But all the noobs are gonna come in the stream and they're gonna go, "You're selling that? You're selling some at 30K, bro? We haven't even started yet." Right? And then all the new people come in, 40, 50K. What do you mean you're taking profits? I just bought. You serious, man? You're taking profits? We're not even past the all-time highs yet. You already know how this is gonna be. But we will get there. We will get there. Cardano is a piece of shit, said Delroy. Nice, man. Look at it. Cardano is a piece of pile of poo. I like that. The emoji is called pile of poo. That is pretty awesome. That's an awesome description there for that. Whatever nubs do the opposite. That is true. Non-noobs too smart to come to the stream? You think so? I don't know. Are we still going to take the vector at 18,600? I do think we're just going to see a move up still. I still think we move up. And I would say my calls on moving up have been pretty accurate. You guys like to troll me, but they've been pretty accurate for at least the last 6 months when we're at local lows looking for moves up. So we'll see. This one's taken a while. Just like this one took forever. This range right here took so long. But eventually you got that move up. I think the same thing's going to happen here. It's going to take a long freaking time. Eventually, you're going to see the move up. Test the 100-day moving average, and then you probably come right back down, as that's been the tradition for the whole bear market, which is hopefully coming to a close here within the next couple months. Nub, stop buying NFTs. Poof, profitable again. NFTs, man. I think I gotta start doing some research in NFTs, though. For me, man, I prefer just to kind of stick to the regular crypto investments here. NFTs are interesting. I just think that the more use case for NFT is going to be things that are actually useful, right? Like documents, like doing documents with NFTs, shit like that, right? Like leases on NFTs or contracts on NFTs, stuff of that nature. We'll see. I could be totally wrong on that. The sort of pictures are going to go up higher than they did last time. We'll see. I have to research NFTs 3 years after. Well, if I got now's the time to do it. It's better than researching NFTs last year for all the trolls out there. How'd that work out for you? Oh, Lord. Here's a research. Buy a Trump NFT. Hell no. I am not buying no Trump NFT. Not that I don't have anything against Trump, but I'm not buying no Trump NFT. Though those ones kind of creep me out. Like the way that Trump looks at you, he is very, very creepy in his NFTs. I will say that. Get it done before the upcoming grayscale trouble. True. Day just trust die or Dow, whichever one. True. Taking care of business that I got wrecked. Hey man, we all got wrecked on something this year. Okay, I don't believe that there's anyone that said that they didn't get wrecked on something this year. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. Even the people that were bearish, right? They got wrecked at the end of last year. All the people that were super smart, calling for a crash, all the second half of 2021, they got liquidated, or all those shorts attempts got stopped out from 30K to 69K before obviously the bear market started. Every single person got wrecked in some way in 2021. And by got wrecked, I don't mean, I'm being a little exaggerating by got wrecked, but had a bad time at some point in 2022. Grinnin said, I got wrecked on a dozen eggs. A dozen eggs. A dozen eggs. Eggs are a lot now. Eggs are a lot now. I was looking at the store. It was like $6.50 for medium eggs. A dozen medium eggs. Like, what is this shit? $6.50 for 12 medium eggs? The large ones were like $7.70. I was like, dude, what is this shit? Inflation's supposed to be coming down. And you got eggs costing $6-7. It's ridiculous, man. I remember when eggs used to be like $3 for 12 eggs. And now it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's like, you ever go to some of these breakfast restaurants and they're selling breakfast for like $8. I'm like, how do you profitable, man? You're giving people eggs, toast, whatever people get. Like, how do you even be profitable doing that? I don't know. It's like a lot of these restaurants. Some places are selling stuff for like $8, $7. It's like, dude, with the cost of the food and the cost to pay people to make the food, how are you, and the cost of the rent, how are you making money selling food right now? You know what I mean? I don't know. A lot of times it's cheaper to eat out than it is to get stuff at the grocery store. Sometimes it's craziness. Come to Texas, some people will give eggs free. Oh yeah? Nice. I told you, get a dehydrator and fill it with a jar of egg powder. Egg powder? Is that a thing? That doesn't sound right to me. What do you put? You mix egg powder with water? At this point, guys, we're on the let's chill phase at this point, guys. If you haven't noticed, altcoins aren't really doing anything besides. Let's see, Sol is, I guess. I mean, if we want to keep something up here that's moving, I guess. Sol's not really moving. Sol's not really. If you zoom in on Sol too, Sol's got a little bit of. It's a little bit overextended there. It actually came back up and took all the vector candles in the 4-hour time frame, and it's got a little bit of bearish div on the 1-hour time frame. So I could see Sol getting a little bit of a pullback at this region here. A little bit of lower highs, higher highs on the price action there. So Sol, a little bit of pullback. Sure, that'd be nice. That'd be very, 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 very nice. Dry eggs, egg powder, water. No way. You can't make... That's not going to taste legit. There's no way. Wes said, bro, don't sleep on Cody if you love ADA. If I love ADA. I guess I will have a love for ADA. ADA was my best coin in 2021 and 2020. So I will never sleep on ADA. You shouldn't sleep on ADA. ADA's been one of the best gainers in the last 2 bull markets. As much as you don't like it, for whatever reason you have, whether it's Charles, whether it's you bought at the highs, whether it's how it's been struggling in the bear market. If it gets to a good level, I will be a buyer on ADA again. Let me look at Cody. Cody. Short-term chart looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Higher low. This one looks like it wants to get a little bit of a ride to the upside here. Yeah, this one got pounced down to the downside. This one, it's a nice little W formation at the lows, right? One hit, whoop. Two hits, whoop. Nice little W. This one's probably coming at least to test this area, this region there. If not, I mean, depending on what ADA does, or really what Bitcoin does, I mean, I could see it coming all the way up to this region here to test the underside of this previous support, and then see if it wants to flip it as resistance. Short-term time frame looks really good. Weekly, on the other hand, let's see. Man, almost the same exact chart. This actually looks a lot like, actually kind of just looks like the Bitcoin chart, to be honest. But this one on the weekly, I mean, if I'm going to keep it real, this one on the weekly, I would still be looking for down here. But it's getting there. It is getting there. Almost all the way back down to the October of 2020 lows for Cody. 3.4 cents, which is still about a 30% move down. But I mean, at the end of the day, 30% is really nothing. I mean, you were at 30%. This is a 30% move on the chart, right? So that's really nothing. Looks like a lot, or it doesn't look like a lot, but it is. We'll see. I look at Cody at 3.4 because I'm still expecting ADA to go lower. So how am I going to say that Cody ain't going to go lower? But for a long-term hold, right here, I mean, this is a big area right here. Whoop, whoop. And then you sort of, you kind of do your thing. You do your thing into the sunset from there, But, man, big M formation. Breakdown, back test, continuation. And I bet the measure move, let's just do a fun little measure move. Why not? Put this at the neckline here. The measure move actually puts you back at the 2020 lows at 1.2. I don't think you get that low unless like something absolutely catastrophic happens again. But craziness. All right, Bitcoin 16,670 by the way, guys. I know that's crazy. It's crazy. Bitcoin is moving on a 1 hour. Woo! Holy crap. Bitcoin doesn't move on the stream. What is this? What the heck is this? I would say, guys, I don't think anyone has the worst luck with price action than me. Right? Sometimes I'll pop a stream up every now and then other people, like, the price will be moving. I'm like, dude, what happened to our time frame? No one trades at night anymore. I would think that most people would trade at this time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people go to work, they come home, they trade at night. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. But no, 16,675. Come on, BTC. Give me a little something. Give me a little something here. You know what's funny? It's this looks like a big candle in the 1 hour time frame, but it's because we have all this other price action so small that this move is only 16,654 to 16,677. That's how sad that we are right now. Look at that. So sad, man. So sad. Come on, break above that neckline. Bull market's on. The bull market's on. The bull market song. We need to find the best bull market song, like literally the best bull market song possible. That's what we need to find. Let's get like an epic song in here. We need to find like the most epic bull market song. This sounds pretty dope. No, this is too epic. This is way too epic. Like that's way too epic there. Way too epic. You know what I'm going to do actually real quick? Guys, let me just copy and paste this so you guys can hear the music while I'm in the chat, in the chart part. Let me copy this. Copy. Let me come over here and put paste. Let me just paste this in here real quick. Okay, is it going to work? Is it going to work for me? Come on, you can do it. Hey, there we go. There we go. Hey, this is epic. Now let's see if this works. does kind of get you a little bit hyped. It gets you just a little bit hyped. It does. That makes that candle look so. It makes it look so much better than it actually does. Reality ain't doing shit. My ears. Scotty Swing, was it too loud for you? Oh my gosh, is that music too loud? If you guys could let me know if that music's too loud, too soft, let me know. Because I honestly don't really have a way to know, honestly, on my end. So let me know if it is. 16,683. I mean, this is sad that we're getting excited over this, but that's where we're at, right? I would say on the 1 hour time frame, you got two green signals here on momentum waves. So that is pretty good. Now we said if Bitcoin was able to get a close, we haven't done it yet, so don't get too pumped, above the neckline of the M formation, you'd be looking for a move up. Only if it gets a close. You still got 48 minutes on this 1 hour candle. Good luck. I won't be here in 48 minutes. But what I'll say is, good little start. Good little start there. Good little start. Let me check the 50. The daily looks good, man. I don't care what y'all say. The daily looks good to me. We got to get back over this stupid 50-day moving average, though. 16,782. You got to crack that level, man. You got to crack that level. If you do, I'm looking for the 100 moving average. That's what you've done the whole bear market. Whenever you've broken the 50 moving average, okay, on a daily close, you've always came to at least the 100 moving average. And right now, that sits at about 18K. So we'll see. All right, we'll see. It might not have to be right now, right? I mean, this is just a little bit of an hourly move. But on the daily looks good to me, I will say. Just a kind of a perfect little grind up here. Before this is going to squeeze you. You can get a little squeeze. You see it. That looks like it's wicking off. A wick off. I know there's some people calling for wick offs. I know Blockchain Backer is calling for a wick off accumulation on XRP, which would mean that the rest of the market would move up with it in that scenario, which is an interesting take. There's a lot of things that look like they could be in a some type of wake off, right? Is it accumulation? Is it distribution? You really don't know until the end. But to me, this still looks like a bear flag to me. Like, even if this moves up, it's hard for me to get excited. Once again, until Bitcoin gets a daily close above 18.4, it's hard to get really excited about any type of move at the end of the day. Draw two circles and show our area of resistance. Oh, you want the fib circles? Let me bust out the fib circles in here. Fib circles. You guys ever? Sometimes I'll bust these out. Like, if I'm bored, sometimes I'll bust these out and be like, "Can I find any cool things on the fib circles?" Let me see. Let me do this low to this high on the fib circle. See if we can find anything cool. All right, yeah. So guys, this is when we should expect a pump. We should expect a pump. Yeah, this fits the narrative perfectly. We should expect a pump based off these fib circles, guys. When you hit this red outer ring. So when the price action comes to hit this red outer ring, you can see it's also on support. This red outer ring will act as support, and that'll actually push you up to that 100 moving average. And that's when you got to be a little bit careful for some resistance. But yeah, this ring right here should act as support, which that should act as a nice push up on that red ring right there. Okay, so there we go. Never seen it before. Wow. What is this? This is the fib circle. This is the fib circle. Some people can use it. I'll give them credit. To me, it's like, I can draw this from anywhere. Like, where do you even draw this from? All right. You do low to high. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We do low to high. Like, let's do low to. I don't even know what you do with this thing. You put it right here, I guess. Lord knows. Lord knows. Holy crap! You just blew my mind. Thank you, the dude. Thank you. That was the best TA I got for you all day today. Was the random fib circle chart. Honestly, that's probably what happens. Honestly, it's much fun if we joke. That's actually what I'm expecting to happen here. Let's look at some of these other time frames. So we got the 2 hour momentum waves coming up. Really. This one's actually deep in there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the 2 hours coming up. The 4 hour is also, if the 4 hour closes a little bit higher than now, you're going to get that 4 hour green signal there as well. 6 hour looks like it's rolling down. But some of the short-term time frames don't look too shabby. Assuming that you can close up here and this doesn't turn into like this big wick to the upside. Bath, I'm making green beans. Drew, you making green beans? I will say, out of all the veggies, I'm not a big fan of green beans, man. Like, give me... the problem with green beans is if I'm going to pick a vegetable, okay? It's a quick little rant alert here, okay?
Rant alert.
We need some epic music while I talk about green beans? Yes, we do. The thing about green beans, my friends, is they don't suck up any juice, okay? And when I eat a vegetable, I need it to suck up the juice. And I need it to suck up everything. The problem with green beans is it doesn't suck up anything. Broccolis, shit. I can't think of anything else. Broccolis are the best vegetable. They are so good. You put sauce in a broccoli, it's gonna be inside there. Right? Let me get off this. Perfect music for explaining vegetables. Yes. Keep saying them out. Perfect music. Don't overcook and use butter. Broccolis. No, green beans, they're always hard, man. I can always get any other vegetable to be nice and soft. The problem with green beans, you bite into, you get that crunch. I don't like that crunch.
You gotta boil it.
Maj, you live with me. Do you think I am not lazy enough to boil a vegetable?
That's what you get then.
Crunchy ass vegetable. Holy look. Green beans and shrimp for supper. Green beans and shrimp? Oh, you're making fun of me for the green beans yesterday. Come on, BTC, give me a little action. Here we go. 16,711. 711, make a wish. Okay, this is brutal. This is brutal. You've had poorly cooked green beans. I guess so. I mean, I've only personally cooked green beans for myself maybe 3 times in my entire life, and they're pretty trash every time I've done it. Though I will say, back in the day, my mom used to cook green beans, and somehow she made them come out very, very good. Very, very, very good. The other great vegetable is asparagus. Asparagus, if you cook it right, it's got to be cooked right though, and it's nice and soft. Oh my God, asparagus when it's soaked in some like balsamic vinaigrette or something like that. Oh my God, it is so good. Yes, the Italian comes right out of me when I eat asparagus. Oh man, just come even more than pizza. It gets coming out of me. Look at ETH Classic. All right, let's look at ETH Classic. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic looks so freaking good, man. Let's look at Ethereum Classic, man. It's gonna pump without the rest of the market. Look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. Let's see. All right, ETH Classic. This is at a good point. I actually really like where ETH Classic is on the weekly. I really like this shit.
Look at ETH Classic kissing.
Ethereum Classic, bro. It's so juicy. No, if you look at where it is. Low, high, right? Sort of high there, low, low. This is like the big weekly macro level right here. It would make so much sense for it just to get a bounce right here. So much sense. Like, do we really think this is going to dump straight through like this? Could. But at the same point, it's like, there's so many buyers and sellers that come in at this level normally. I can't just see it just stopping right here and just kind of just plopping over like this. This one, I like this little double bottom action for it to come back up here. At least for a little bit of short-term move, just like BTC. We go to the daily. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the nice W formation forming at the lows here. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's almost the same as over here. We had the one hit, the rise, the second hit, W formation to the highs. 1, 2. Looking for that formation to the highs. Volume is much lower now, so you might not see this. You might not see that type of move, but a short-term move to the upside off a previous low, can't hate on it. That's actually a really good setup right there. Really good setup. That's something I would look for right here. This would be my type of setup right here. Right freaking here. Some of you guys are saying Sol's moving. Sol 1377. Yeah, Sol to me, at least on the higher time frames, looks like it can come to 1450 to 15. It had a little bearish divergence on the 1 hour, which actually it looks like it may deviate from that actually. Let's actually zoom in. Ah, man. You might come up a little bit higher, but the 1 hour might still close lower on the RSI. But to me, on the higher term time frames, I mean, 14, 50, 15 looks pretty likely for Sol at this point. Especially as it just keeps going. It just keeps going to the upside. It keeps friggin' going. Holy Lord. Solars. Look at this wick on Sol. Man. Rip to the Sol seller here at 790. Rip, absolute rip. Man, it's a damn shame on this wick. This one goes out to the Sol 790 seller there. He lost his soul, everyone. He did. And now he has a dying wish. Let's get off the dying wish. Later. All right. All right, guys. I think that about does it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow morning, the morning streams. If there's something going on tomorrow morning, my ass will be on. Right? If Bitcoin's above, if Bitcoin's pumping 17K or higher, I'll be on. Other than that, I'll catch you guys at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, all right, for a little bit more fun and hopefully a little bit more price action, which we've been saying for quite a while now. I feel like I've been saying that every single damn day. But I'll catch you guys later, all right? Adios. Don't do anything I'm going to do. Don't panic say crypto. Most will not panic crypto, but don't be afraid to take profits in the bear market rallies until proven otherwise. If you haven't already, if you like up the stream, helps me out. And yeah, catch you guys at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm going to make it super, super awkward for John and continue to talk while he continues to say, this is awkward, this is awkward, this is super, super awkward. All right. Later. And before we go, what we'll do is, as we go, or I guess as we leave, we will play your guys' favorite song, which is my favorite song, as we sort of leave here. Let me plus this. And cheers to the Asian session. Peace.